weirdly close, god damn it, but let it be this way. I heard before I started to do the reading, you found yourself again, and popular loner. That's two things I heard for sure. The numbers are 333 foremost, the most important number today. 888, so something comes to action. These are the most actionable numbers. Synchronicities. There is 16, 16, 17, 17, 13, 13. I'm thinking these numbers are showing somebody's journey. They're symbolizing the archetypes that you had to integrate, that you had to clear out. 13, 13 may say to you one person. 16, 16 is another person. 17, 17 is another person. 13, 13 is Queen of Cups. 16, 16 is Queen of Pentacles. Who is the 17, 17? Doesn't want to come out. Oh, Queen of Wands. So perhaps you are Queen of Swords, who is arriving in this Empress energy. Spiritual guidance is here as well. So you listened, definitely, because today it comes to fruition. The fact that you are able to connect all those three energies, go through them. I think you had to have three people in your life, closely related to you, in some sort of relationship with you, who've been embodying primarily those archetypes. So Queen of Pentacles, Queen of... I'm talking to rather a feminine energy here. That didn't make you Empress, that made you a High Priestess. So we will... I don't know if you have some sort of reflection on your journey today. Also, somebody may have like ascension symptoms, what's called, but it might not be that, because I heard it feels like an ascension symptoms. It might be actually timeline shift, but it also might be somebody spiritually attacking you. But I'm feeling energy is traveling from around solar plexus where somebody threw it at. This is so masculine character is attacking you. Energy being transmuted very quickly, within like an hour. Person who sent the energy might be a family practitioner who belongs to certain family. He got permission to remote view you from your spirit guides, because I think there was a lot of confusion about like how your life looks and what you're doing. If you are just like, I don't know, it's just to gather evidence if there is a possible to do something against you. So I think spirit guides are let this person watch, and they just say you have such a nice place, you have such a nice family. That's all they got from it. And what they got from it is also that you actually embodied all these feminine archetypes very, very well at this point. So then nothing have been found. Still, there is certain lack of awareness, which is, and see, on your side there is lack of stress. On the other side is lack of awareness. Perhaps the high awareness doesn't cause you that much stress anymore. That might be one thing, but another thing is that it's possible that somebody is under a lot of stress while having this lack of awareness about you. Somebody who wants to control you. This is masculine equivalent of your dominant, I think, archetype, Queen of Swords. This might be a father figure in a female body. That's what I'm hearing. What the hell? In a female body. Yeah, no, it's a distorted masculine energy. Oh, interesting. There's more counterparts, but they are distorted. So it's what I was saying, integrating Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. We those are opposing energies to you. We have this King of Pentacles and King of something just fell from a candle, is pointing towards the east. southeast. Maybe the person you're thinking about is living southeast from you. Maybe it's something about southeast is like feng shui, or money corner, something like this. I'm hearing. Yeah, let me pull one card from here, because well, there's definitely extreme. There is a spiritual battle. No, it's more. Hearts of people are being weighed. So you are very comfortable in watching everything from above, either through perhaps the case is directly relevant to you. Hannah, time to sleep. Directly relevant to you particularly. You still look at it from a perspective of detachment. Still looking at it objectively as if it wasn't your personal issue. What is it later? See, heart of the sky is in reverse. So there is like a lack of access. Lack of access. I don't know for whom is it. I'm thinking this is for this distorted kings. Let me describe a person who is this King of Cups. This is there is like I'm having this color pink and green in front of my eyes to explain that. So when we arrived at the level of heart chakra, there is a confusion about it, because some people are saying that a pink color is actually related to feminine root chakra energy. But usually people associate both pink and green color with a heart chakra, where a green heart chakra is a masculine leadership of a people, of a family, emotional leadership of a family structure, taking care of well-being of others above self. That's very masculine quality. They are related to solar energy. It's like an archetype of Leo. I don't know, maybe in MBTI like system it would be somebody called ENFJ, somebody with a dominant FE, but with this leadership like qualities. Then the feminine side of it is more related to self-love. It's a love where you take care of yourself, and the projection, outer projection of it is just same for others. Like, just because you're doing good for yourself, others around you are in the same energy and they also do good for themselves. So there is no necessity to lead others. And I'm thinking like this is the very conflict between those two. I'm thinking there is a masculine character. They are in distorted energy. So they are in the vices of a heart chakra. They have a closed heart chakra. In front of me, there is a green candle, which I did not lit. I have only a candle, which is like spiral, kind of spiral tower. Maybe that's something relevant about it. Like somebody have an awakening to something. I'm not seeing perhaps if it's good or bad. Rosemary. There's a song which is significant. Two things are actually significant. Is a ghost character from Call of Duty. His character, the way he's, and also a song of a band called Ghost, Mary on a Cross. Maybe listen to it if this reading resonates with you. Perhaps there are further messages there. Perhaps something can, I'm feeling like I'm seeing somebody is changing energy into like very warm, very loving, but kind of, I'm not sure what to say. I think somebody's starting to cry or tear up or something. That's what I'm feeling. 907 and 911. I'm seeing, I don't know why I just broke a piece of rosemary. That's weird. Like I just like, somebody might be like having nervous tics. I'm sensing something is up with somebody's journey. On somebody's journey, something has happened. Somebody's very pure-hearted. You are, but not those people. They're not. They want to pull you, I don't know, every time they try to connect to you, through some sort of magic, so some sort of observation, observing you through in your sleep. That's very interesting. It's like somebody is more aware of how your dreams looking than you are. Perhaps they are a dream thief. That's possibility too. This is for sure somebody you removed from your life, and it was perhaps your ex-partner. The upper world is completely like, it's involved in it. It's involved in this case. This is something really, really important. It's a grand scale event. What do you want to say? Because this is about you being able to chop the head of a snake. So the snake, there will be somebody who is trying to control your energy to go downwards. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm strongly feeling, because it's like somebody has aura, which is like very dark, very muddy, green. This is a person who carries the trauma. This is somebody who does not understand self-care. They think they don't, but all they do is do self-care. This is just a distorted way of self-care. This is a guilty self-care. I don't know how to explain it. Somebody who looks like they're working on themselves. It looks like they're all into self-development or even spirituality, low-key, but they just deriving like wrong ideas from it. Or they just like going with a hype of something but not really doing any work, but having this mental there is a mental image they hold that they are actually highly spiritual or very healed. They're all about it, but what really they are all about is control and trying to have upper hand over someone. This is 1144 is extremely significant. I didn't mention it, but I see it plenty of times today. There's this twin flame journey number, actually, because like we have 1144, and what's going on when we have like two chosen souls is then it's like 144, right? And it's like 1144. That's why I associated with that. I'm not sure if that's that universally. The double beginning and double well, this is like stabilizing something which already exists. This may be another level of a spiritual journey which is being shared between two people. That's the energy here, and I'm thinking this is the interception all through. To be entirely fair, I didn't have anybody coming through. Like they are coming, who comes through is ancestors, the ancient ones. I think these are not only ancestors, this are more like the energies which are having permanence in a cultural circle. So this will be like gods. This will be like ancient gods, like Hindu gods. Because like I think Sanskrit is the oldest language that exists. Even through it's weirdly differently dated. Everything in I don't know. History is saying that Anunnaki are first gods on Earth, and that other gods are kind of like a copy of a copy. Where that's not said that it's necessarily true. There are just no particular records, but I have a sense that like there are other gods who are more ancient, perhaps. So we have this kind of ideation here. So what's going on in here? Because for sure, like I'm feeling this. I think that this is within you too. I mean, you have to just learn it. Like this is a task. That's why upper world is all on it. Because the task for you is that you're supposed to integrate this masculine heart chakra energy, this green color energy, this leadership qualities, strongly connected to root chakra here. So we have a red and green, very important colors, Christmas colors. But yeah, we have those two colors. You have to be strongly present in somebody. And this is a difficult task, because what you get around you when this happens, you're getting the opposing. So you're getting a bunch of people, and I'm sensing that somebody can count like at least 7 people who are exactly the same, and they have exactly the same problem. And through solving this problem happens integration, and it's gonna repeat in somebody's life until it's gonna be solved. So who are those people? I see a brother is speaking and a father in reverse. So these are two first examples of people who have a blocked heart chakra in your life. Who else is there? There was a woman in masculine energy for sure. Who is blocked from you? See, I'm picking up on something also on the side. Here's a raven is coming out, and prince and magician in reverse. You see raven, prince and magician in reverse. This person is now being blocked. You've been reflecting today of this person. Today you've been thinking of this person. That's a clue. Today for some people, you've been blocking them out of your energy. This is a person who... that's crazy. This person did so much harm to you, actually. In the metaphysical sense, is terrifying, for sure. This is the main culprit here. But the pattern... So you can't... See, this 555, very important as well. I didn't say it. Something is changing just particularly right now as I speak. I feel somebody's energy is rising, or it's like removing something which happened lately and something which is happening today. Something related to this masculine energy of a heart chakra, and I'm seeing like it's coming from solar plexus to heart chakra. You have many difficulties here. Still, this energy is a little bit misaligned within you. I'm sure it is, because the task is such a hard task. This is such a hard task because, you know, it's about you being multiple times betrayed. This is you being people attempting to well, take what's yours, take your destiny for sure, take your energy for sure, and you have to somehow, through all of it, you have to have this pure green heart chakra energy. So you have to take control over it, release with love, but also make a consecutive decisions in a 3D material reality. So perhaps you have to actually talk and communicate with somebody. I'm seeing somebody's wearing some sort of crystal, like aquamarine, like Larimar. This is like a high heart chakra crystal, where your heart is even higher than this green color. It's correlated to throat energy as well. Perhaps this is some clue of what crystal to use currently, because you should actually, I think, maybe not, maybe yes, communicate with somebody, and it's not about setting boundaries. See, I'm hearing the boundaries. Like, I have my boundaries. Because this is this feminine self-care, self-love energy we're dealing with. Somebody who's very good at it. But you know, this is nobody gonna ever respect your boundaries. That's kind of my opinion. Because you're setting boundaries not for others, and just because you're setting them for yourself. You want people... See, this is difficult topic, actually. I feel like archangels wants to communicate with you right now. That's also very important here. I don't have angelic deck here because they're coming out as ancient ones from the upper world. So this is like actual, because this is much more bigger than you think. This is the battle between, as I mentioned there, I think the more ancient god than Anunnaki, and the ones who came here to, I guess, distort the order of the earth, or change it in some sort of way. Babylon, I'm hearing too. So what is it with these boundaries? Nobody will respect your boundaries, I'm hearing. Maybe just the people 9/11, the people you're dealing with, as they won't, because that's how they are. They are entitled energies, or perhaps they are also this devas and asuras. The battle between devas and asuras, spiritual warfare and how it works. You're having actually a lot of enemies. Look at your 12th house and your 6th house, and look, perhaps you right now it's the time in astrology to deal with something. Maybe you have a stellium in your transits in the 6th house. Maybe you have some planet of war in your 12th house. That's possible too. Maybe you have it in 4th house, because I'm picking up on family energy. Maybe you have it in 7th house. Maybe you have Pluto and Mars in 7th house. That's also a feeling. You might have 7th house Capricorn with Pluto. Somebody X is very nemesis. But also like, so it's Ashura and you are Deva, I think. And I'm hearing this story, and I don't know what, just I wanted to make a quick reading. How Vishnu came to Shiva to receive a weapon which will put end to any conflict in the world, and this weapon will be very powerful, but it wouldn't even touch anything else. It wouldn't touch anything which is not to blame. No even grass, no animal. It will be just like a throne, and only the person who is must be targeted will. And Vishnu, he could operate this weapon just with his thoughts, like when he said this sets out. And this weapon is called Sudarshana chakra. When I first started to have a lot of spiritual warfare in my life, I never knew about it, but I was sitting actually in front of the mirror and meditating, and this is what I heard. The Vishnu and the Sudarshana chakra. Somebody may want to look into it if you're going through it, because that I never incorporated it. I don't know. Maybe I supposed to do it a long time ago. But so the story is that I think Vishnu had went to Shiva. Shiva was in a meditation, was waiting for a very long time, like probably years, for him to come out of it. And he was showing his devotion to like Lord Shiva. He's like an equivalent of God, like the Old Testament God, like. And Vishnu is more like a Jesus Christ type figure. I cannot exactly compare, but it's similar here. And he had this 1,000 petals, and he was reciting the names of Shiva, many of them, like 1,000 years, the names of Shiva. This even was 99 names of Allah in Islam. It might be also relatable here to somebody. And Shiva wanted to test his devotion, so he just like stole one flower, and he was like on 999th name. He instead of flower, he just like took his eyeball and gave him. This is where this Naruto motive comes from, by the way. And he was like, so Shiva was of course so well amused, and also it's like, this person is so dedicated to me, he'll do like everything. So he created this weapon, which is the most powerful ever. And this is the Sudarshana chakra. This is a chakra disc, which also I'm sensing somebody saw it before. You saw it as a child or something. You saw this disc. Maybe you were fascinated with discs in particular. I'm hearing disc from Feistus with some languages scripted on it. Yeah, this is very personal here. This is somebody has very good relationship with Jesus Christ and God Vishnu and all the energies which are similar. And here I'm saying one thing is they might be more ancient than the other gods we thinking they are not, and perhaps some sort of churches, big churches here, are actually not on the side. They might be like Ashuras. They might be on the side of, I don't know, they might be on the side of other deities. Something about it, like something was switched, and I'm just like getting hungry suddenly. That's weird. I ate. So interesting thing too. It's a fire, and there is a ghost dance. Then the lower world is in reverse. So you don't work now with the lower realm at all. In this particular case, you have particular mission, and this mission is, as I said, you have to integrate fully the green energy. and it's a masculine energy, and it is masculine energy, and there's one person around you who actually has beautiful green open chakra. They might be older than you, or a lot older. They might be even in a like above like 70 years old. This is what I'm hearing, but also like 50s and 60s. It's a male person for sure. They might be example to you. What wants to come through from here to give me clue? What else? See, aloneness in reverse. So this will require from you, if you are socially isolating, this will require from you to actually go and talk to people. If you want to integrate this heart chakra energy, you can just be alone and have it operating on a higher level well. You're seeing it through. I'm seeing somebody's on the top of a mission though. But you have some troubles, and I'm just holding two cards. This is troubles because you see, that's why I'm just like holding back a little bit, because the truth to admit is that you soaked in so badly with this distorted masculine heart chakra energy, which is like sadism. I'm hearing sadism, like looking, bullying too. You soaked in it. You have to decondition that, and that's why it's hard, because like because of it, that's the only thing which is like somewhere being able to be held against you, because it's somehow within you. I don't think you behave this way. I don't think you do at all. It's visibly traced. This is somebody else's energy, even if it's within your system. This doesn't belong to you. But I think because I was looking at this Queen's completely integrated, I was looking at this High Priestess card as well. You might be as well in a place in which you should no longer have anything in common with energies like this at all. Because there's just something on a higher level not going to work for you. But you do have a lot of positive karma here. I'm seeing this. Okay, you have also, there is some sort of problem with you being still enough. There is a downloads which are waiting for you to hear, but you need to have attention. You have to have a practice. You have to practice in order to receive them, to keep a channel clear. Somebody's too scattered. Somebody's like have some sort of attention deficits. It's difficult for you to receive the messages completely. You may be, I see card projections. I don't see it, but you might be filling out the gaps with your own projections, instead of listening to spirit guides until the very end. So it leaves no there are messages which coming, that's what I'm hearing, which they leave no interpretation. They have to be said as they were said, without any distortions, because this is very important, because the words are creating reality. That's what they're explaining me now. The upper world, the words are creating reality, and every little, even sound distortion, it can, something wrong can happen. It will not happen the same way as it could. It will take much more trials. It will take much more energy in order to change something. So here somebody has to be extremely precise and listen very carefully. Somebody's being called, if you ever read, for example, cards or tarot, to actually sometimes prepare a little bit, which I don't know, because I'm thinking this is a little bit fake. Maybe if it comes to like spiritual guidance, you have to be very precise with your words, because the cards, reading cards is very much, it should be very spontaneous in my opinion. Just of alchemy. Release your power. See, this is something about the higher level power you're about to receive. Be aware of your sibling. That's what I'm hearing too. Okay, I think it's all.